Greetings, this is Fadi from Discover Phoenicia, part of the Radio Phoenicia platform. We are actually here in northern Lebanon in a small village called Turza, a very ancient village in which we can find some traces of human life dating back to the 3rd millennium BC. The name Turza goes back to the Aramaic period, and some say it changed name over the time. It was called Sarban before, as far as we know from the research we've done. Turza means in Aramaic, in ancient Aramaic, which is a derivative from Phoenician and a precursor to Syriac languages. It means Tor, means a mountain, and Arads, or Arz, or cedars. It's the mountain of the cedars here, as you can see, all the way there. This beautiful, beautiful, massive cliff of rock. All around it you can see traces of pine and more ancient trees down there in the valley. We will be heading to the Phoenician sarcophagus, which were discovered actually in the 1970s of our times, and we will check what we will find there. Let's go. The same patterns we see all around Lebanon, from Sarepta all the way to Mount Lebanon, all the way to Sphire, all the way to the mountains, the higher mountains. You can see this pattern everywhere. This pattern has been clearly a Canaanite pattern. It was identified as a Canaanite Phoenician pattern. One thing we should mention here is the presence of the Amorite people in the 2nd millennium BC, 3rd to 2nd millennium BC, even after that a little. But as far as we know, that the Amorite people used to bury their, they didn't use graves, they didn't use any type of structures like this one. It takes a lot of effort, it takes lots of time to do so. So I think it's a family sarcophagus, as we can see everywhere around Lebanon. It takes time. It was very common that the noble families used to recruit people, recruit masons to do it for them all their lives, so they can rest in peace in the same cell that goes from life to eternity. Let's go in there. A very common pattern we see all around Lebanon, all around Mount Lebanon and Phoenicia, is this work of stone that we see here. Most probably they have been using wood to cover it up all around the years of the Phoenician times. But obviously here it has been cut, perhaps by looters or other grave diggers, other people who came here to rob anything they can get. It has been the case for the past 2,000 years. That's not new. The looters have been there for ages. Let's get inside and check the similarities we find. Pretty much the same structures we see in the Bekaa Valley, everywhere around Mount Lebanon, in the eastern part and the western part. That's a big one, and that's the bigger one actually. It's bigger than this one. Usually they used to leave much space for other goods they used to take to the afterlife. You can see there some space for preservation. Of course, that has been looted, and you can see traces of new age mutilations. Check out here, that's a big one. They are the sum of 9 actually. And this one, obviously, it was still closed until a very modern time. You can see the color of the stones, how it changed. This is new. And over here it's really open to some water flow down there. And the same height as the one we've seen in the mountains of Batroun and the mountains of Jbel and the mountains of Kisarwan and everywhere in Lebanon. The same structure, The same work of masonry. You can see the edges. It really takes so much effort to do so. There's actually another spot there, which we will try to go to, but I think it's a bit slippy and it's underground. So it has been looted also and filled with garbage and every other type of stuff like they put away every time you see campers here or other people who don't have enough awareness to understand how important this site can be. Let's go there also. Here, stonework. It's a huge effort to do so with very primitive tools they used to have. It's very slippy down here, and I'll try to get in as much as I can. Also here, there's a cavity. There's some type of entrance there. You can see the garbage and everything here. It's too bad to see this. Here, another type of cemetery. It also has been filled with garbage and other stuff. There's nothing interesting in here. They are interconnected, as you can see. So it is facing the other side of our site in Turza in Mount Lebanon, in northern Mount Lebanon. Part of what we do in Discover Phoenicia is actually shed the lights on sites like these ones. These ones have been identified as the main sites in northern Lebanon, some 3,000 BC settlements. What we are about to do here is gather all the pieces together, find the common traits between the sites we have been visiting all over Lebanon and on the Syrian coasts, of course. We will be having a full documentary concerning all these sites. These sites are the only remaining of an ancient Lebanese civilization, the Canaanite Phoenician civilization. Some people may ask, why do we go to sarcophagus, to places of burial like these ones? Actually, too bad to know that most sites, archaeological sites of worship in Mount Lebanon have been actually mutilated, changed over the time. They became churches. Before becoming churches, they were moved to a Roman deity time. We still can find these underneath other structures. This is why we can't actually reach for other type of archaeological sites. And on the other hand, we can always remind ourselves that the Phoenician legacy has been subject to lots of stealing and lots of changing over the time. All civilizations who came here, they wanted to take everything, claim it theirs, and change course of history. But as far as we are here, we won't let that happen. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.